You've always wanted to live your best life. You've never known how. You've thought about, hey, this plan, that plan, every sort of plan, but you've never actually got into action. You've never actually started to work on it. You've had this big vision, but you never know where to start. So I'm here today to talk about Best Life 30, Evan Carmichael's new free course. So let's go. So I'm really proud to announce that Evan has released a 30-day free course called Best Life 30. Now, he's the guy who's coming up on the YouTube at 2.2, well, I think he's over 2.2 million subscribers. He needs to be bigger. He needs to go for 10 million subscribers, and he needs to be bigger because his stuff is really great. And he's just launched Best Life 30, which is fantastic. It is a program of 30 days of self-development, getting you to build a business at the end of it. But what he does is the beginning of the course is around you. It's about self-awareness, about the things you do. So every day, if you sign up to his course, which is free, and I'll show you here, got the worksheets. Day 4 was yesterday. I'm going to get to day 5 today. And what I'd say to you, it is free, absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything, and this is absolutely a massive value. So if you want to start to live your best life, you just need to go start this course. So just for example, yesterday it's about discovering your purpose. Now he has a video that he launches, and you look at the video and then you write some notes. And I wrote some notes of mine of my purpose here on Best Life 30. So if we look at what we're going to write, so say for instance, page 6 here, if we look at page 6, just show you here, you can see it. See that, you can see it, but it's about what is your strong why. So I've heard to help others, to see them win, to see them hit their goals, and to be consistent. I don't want people to feel worthless. When I was going through my depression, I wanted someone around that I could lean on, that I could help me focus, that helped me find my purpose, because I felt I wasn't really helping anyone. And so what I wanted to do, I wanted to be on this planet to help people, and this is what my purpose is. Being open, honest, being the real me every day and every area of my life. And it's really around doing this exercise, having self-awareness. So he's got videos from all the best leaders like Simon Sinek, there's Elon Musk in there, there's Jeff Bezos in there, Oprah Winfrey will probably pop up in there, but all these great leaders. And it's important that we create environment. So if you watch my previous videos, I talk about your environment, getting that right, getting your environment right. So when you wake up from the time you go to bed, what do you lean on? What are the things you do? And this is a great thing to lean on. And I don't usually promote this type of stuff, but I think it's so valuable that I want to share with you. I'm going to put the description, I'm going to put the links below to the course so you can sign up. And this is for free. This is to remain consistent. So you do it 30 days, you be consistent, right? So I talked about environment, I talked about consistency, and this will give you that. It's something to target towards. Now, I know in my previous video, I was talking about how you've got to map out, how you map your life out. You've got your vision for your life. You've got, before that, you've even got what's going on in your life, then the vision for your life, and then what you're going to do about it. So in support of this 30-day challenge and my own self-awareness that I want you to bring you in with your self-awareness, we're going to go start to set some goals around this, combined with this, right? Because we can use this 30-day challenge Best Life 30 challenge to enhance. So we can build on it. It's a building block, right? It's a foundation. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that as a building block. So this is what I'm doing, and I want to share this with you. So when we talked about my previous video, if you watched my previous video called How to Thrive in Lockdown, we talked about what the actions are. So now I'm going to ask you to pause at this moment. I'm going to ask you to pause and think about what actions have you done? What happened? What are the things you actually did do? Now, if you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it. It's the previous video before this one, and I'll put a link here anyway. Just go watch it and make sure you do the work. Now come back to here, and now we're going to look at what the results are, right? So what are the results you had? Now, what people used to tell me is that they've tried everything, right? They've tried everything. They've tried this, they've tried that. The fact is, you've not tried everything. There's always something else. There's always something different. The thing is, you've just not found it yet. There's always a different slant, a different creative place where you can go. You just have to be creative, right? You just have to keep trying, you just have to keep persevering. So whatever those results are, whether they're great, whether they're not so great, you take them and you go, okay, so how can I make this better? How can I make it better? So if you didn't follow through, you need to look at how you can follow through, what stopped you. So when you stop this video, so one, what happened? Also, what happened? And two, based on what happened, how can I improve based on what the results? Stop the video, pause it now, right, you're back. So you've written down the reasons for why you didn't do it, or the great results and how you can continue to improve. So now you should have like a big list, right, of the things that you can improve. Right now, you probably, if you've really taken time, say 30 minutes over that, you've probably got loads of different ideas. Okay, so now you've got to set in when you're going to start to implement the things that you can do better. Right? This is the thing. So this is where you think you've tried it, you haven't. Right, there's always something else. The thing is important is we set timelines around this. Okay, so I'd always look at something called SMART. Ever heard of SMART? So SMART is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. S for specific. It's got to be specific. Whatever that task you've got, it's got to be specific. You've got to know exactly what it's got to be specific in terms of what you want to do. Maybe you know, I want to create a video at least once a week. Right? It could be something like that. That's really specific because I know when I hit it because it's specific, right? Measurable, once a week. So if I say once a week, it's got to happen once a week. So I know every week that I've done it, it's measured. I can do it, yeah, tick, boom, done. So it's measurable, right? So specific, measurable, achievable. Is it achievable in my current life? Yes, it is. It's important to have that it's achievable for you. This is for you, right? Not for me, for you. It's got to be achievable for you based on your current circumstances. So you need to have wins, right? You need to stretch yourself, but you don't want to go too crazy because you're never going to do it. You don't want to go too easy because it's too easy for you, right? You get something that's going to stretch you so you're going to feel great when you've done it. So once a week, for me, that's great. In fact, I've done 2 videos this week. So that's what we do. So again, achievable. It's got to be realistic, okay? You've got to be realistic in what you can do. You know, your skill set at the moment, is it realistic? If you haven't got the skill set, maybe the action should be, I need to go learn that skill set. I need to go research YouTube or Google or whatever. Reach out to someone to find out how I can get the skill set. Maybe take a course, but the skill set needs to be there, right? So it's got to be realistic. So whatever it is you've got to do, you've got to be realistic within your capabilities, okay? And then lastly is time bound. You've got to set a date. So for me, the once a week thing's good. You know, that for me works really well. We do the podcast once a week. It works really well for me at the moment. And as my business grows, right, it's going to expand. It's going to be tighter. There's going to be more to be packed in there around the current life that I have. So these are all the things you can. So remember, you've got to look at these things in a smart way, which I really, really love. So now I want you to go back to your vision for your life. What does that look like now? You know, are you still on track? Are you still on course? That's another thing to think about. You've set now some timelines, you've set some actions, and now you go back to the vision, right? I want you to think about, you know, visualizing the difficult times that are going to come up, because they are going to come up no matter what's going to happen, right? They talk about visualization. I mean, everyone talks about it in the sense that it's like all lovely and all perfect. And you should have that vision because it should be exciting. You should be look at your vision and go, oh yeah, that's amazing. That's what I want to do every day. That's how I want to live it. So when you're working towards your vision, you should be enjoying the process of taking the actions because that lends to the goal, right? But also when you visualize, you need to visualize the difficult times, the times maybe where you get out of bed early to do whatever you need to do, right? What are you going to do? What decision are you going to make at that moment? Think about that. So think about, I know it's going to be difficult. I know our brain here is going to try and stop me from going towards my goal. So when that comes, how am I going to deal with that? How can I visualize me pushing through that, pushing through the difficulty, pushing through the hard times, because that is going to come. Life's going to come for you, and I've talked about before, and you need to prepare because it is going to come for you. So you've got some great tools here. You've got the Best Life 30 from Carmichael, the description is below. You've got your SMART, you've got your action set, you've taken off the results, because if you watch my videos, if you're serious about developing yourself, you need to go and do the work. and now, you know, finally you can review your vision, get excited, and then visualize how you want your life to be, but also visualize the challenges and how you're going to push through them. Now, you're not always going to win, right? You're not always going to succeed. You're always going to have a time when you're going to have to go, hey, I didn't, you know, you're going to fail a lot. You're going to fail a lot. But the key is around that is learning from that, is recognizing that failure is learning. Failure is learning. And it's really important to understand that, because to learn, we have to fail. It's part of life, it's part of the journey. So don't forget, go catch that series, Best Life 30 with Carmichael. Do the work that's just in the video, and I'll see you back here in another video where you have proved even more so we can be inspired. I hope this video has helped you. I'd love it if you check this video out here, How to Thrive in Lockdown. I've just mentioned in the video, and also I'd love it if you subscribed. That'd be amazing. So it's Inspiration Nation, and I'll see you there.